Ever feel like life's throwing you curveballs and you're stuck at a crossroads with no clue which path to take? Maybe you're waiting for a sign from the universe. Guess what? The universe isn't here to hand you a roadmap. In fact, the whole idea of waiting for the perfect moment or the right decision is holding you back. Here's the truth. The magic happens when you take action, even when you're freaking out. Whether it's making a big life choice, balancing faith with logic, or just owning your decision. This video is going to show you why uncertainty is your greatest ally and how trusting the process could be the best decision you ever make. Ready to ditch the doubt and start owning your life? Stick around. This is the video you've been waiting for. You're standing at one of those life crossroads, staring down some big decisions, and it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Maybe you're wondering if you should dive into college or jump straight into the workforce. It's like one wrong move could throw everything off track, right? But here's the deal. These choices are less about finding the perfect path and more about writing your own story. Think of it like this. Your life is a blank canvas, and every decision you make is another brushstroke in your personal masterpiece. No pressure, though. You might be freaking out a bit, thinking, what if I mess this up? Like whether you should stay in your hometown or take the plunge and move to a new city. The trick is to flip the script and see these choices as opportunities to figure out what you really want. Are you craving adventure, or is stability more your thing? When you tune into what truly matters to you, the fear of making the wrong move starts to fade. And suddenly, it's all about discovering what makes you tick. Pretty exciting, right? And here's the best part. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. It's about taking that first step, even if you're not entirely sure where it'll lead. Maybe you start by doing a little research or reaching out to someone who's been through it. The key is to remember that life's all about the journey, not just the destination. You're not hunting for the right answer. You're crafting your story, one choice at a time. And honestly, it's the twists and turns that make life an adventure. You know those moments when you're just begging the universe to send you a sign? Like maybe you're trying to decide between two job offers, and you're just waiting for something, anything, to tell you which one's the right choice. We've all been there, hoping the cosmos will drop a big neon arrow pointing the way. Here's the reality. The universe doesn't always work like that. Instead of waiting for a clear-cut answer, what if you looked at guidance as something that unfolds as you move forward? Picture this. You're standing still, waiting for that perfect sign, but nothing's happening. The universe isn't about giving you a map with every turn marked. It's more like a GPS that only kicks in once you start driving. You take a step, make a choice, and suddenly, things start to make sense. Maybe the job you choose leads to an unexpected opportunity, or the relationship you were unsure about helps you grow in ways you didn't expect. The point is, sometimes you've just got to move to get the guidance you're looking for. So what can you do? Start by making a decision, even if it's a small one, and trust that the universe will catch up. Instead of overthinking every possible outcome, take action and see what happens. You can always course correct along the way. It's not about having all the answers up front. It's about having the faith to move forward, knowing that clarity often comes with action. The universe has a funny way of guiding those who are willing to take the first step. If you found this perspective helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps the channel grow and ensures you don't miss out on more content like this. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you're the first to know when new videos drop. You're standing on the edge of a big decision, and let's be real, it's terrifying. You keep waiting for that moment of absolute certainty before you take the plunge. But here's the thing, that moment might never come. The universe doesn't reward those who sit around waiting for the perfect condition. Nope, it's all about taking action, even when you're scared out of your mind. Imagine you're about to jump into a cold pool. The longer you hesitate, the harder it gets. Sometimes, you've just got to dive in and trust that you'll adjust to the water. It's easy to get stuck in analysis paralysis, overthinking every little detail, but life doesn't wait for you to feel 100% ready. Think about it. Ever notice how the most successful people aren't the ones who always had it all figured out? They're the ones who took risks, made mistakes, and kept moving forward. Whether you're deciding on a career change, a relationship, or any big life choice, key is to make a move. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be forward. Action creates momentum, and momentum is what propels you toward your goals. So, how do you do it? Start by making a small commitment to yourself. Maybe it's updating your resume, having that tough conversation, or even just setting a deadline to decide. The point is to break the inertia and get things rolling. You'll find that once you're in motion, the fear starts to fade, and confidence begins to build. The universe doesn't guide the idle, it rewards the bold. So go ahead, take that first step, and watch how things start to fall into place. If you're ready to unlock the full potential of your mind and break free from the mental and financial traps that have held you back for years, then you need to check out Awaken Your Mental Powers. This ebook is packed with powerful insights and practical techniques that can help you harness the incredible power of your mind, like mastering the law of attraction, diving into the mysteries of telepathy and astral travel, and even learning how to heal with your own hand. Curious about how some of history's most influential figures used these mental powers to their advantage? This book reveals it all. Don't miss your chance to transform your life. Grab your copy today and start your journey toward true mental freedom. Remember when you were a teenager and you started making those first big decisions on your own? Scary, right? But also kind of thrilling. That's when you started to learn that your choices have real consequences, and sometimes they don't turn out the way you planned. But here's the kicker. Those mistakes are actually where the magic happens. They're the moments that shape you, help you grow, and teach you what you're really made of. It's all part of leveling up in this game of life. When you make a choice, whether it's a career move, a relationship decision, or even just picking up a new hobby, you're stepping into the driver's seat of your life. Sure, sometimes you'll take a wrong turn. Maybe you'll pick a job that's not the best fit or date someone who's not quite right for you. But that's okay. Every decision, good or bad, is a chance to learn more about yourself and what you really want. It's like fine-tuning a radio station. Each twist of the dial gets you closer to the perfect signal. So how do you embrace this process? Start by letting go of the fear of making mistakes. Instead, see each choice as a stepping stone on your path to personal growth. Take responsibility for your decisions, but don't beat yourself up if things don't go perfectly. You're building your resilience, your wisdom, and your character with every choice you make. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to make the choices that help you grow. You're at a crossroads with two paths laid out before you. On one side, there's the voice of reason, telling you to weigh the pros and cons, analyze the facts, and make the smart choice. On the other side, there's that little voice inside you, your gut, your intuition, whispering that sometimes you've just got to take a leap of faith. So how do you find the balance? Well, it's all about blending the best of both worlds, using your head to make informed decisions while letting your heart guide you toward what feels right. Picture this. You've got two job offers on the table. One seems perfect on paper, great salary, solid company. The other? It's a bit riskier. Maybe a startup with a mission that speaks to your soul, but not as much financial security. Logic might push you toward the safer choice, but your gut might be telling you to follow your passion. The trick is not to ignore either voice. Instead, bring them together. Make a pros and cons list, sure, but also sit with it and see what truly resonates with you on a deeper level. So, what's the move? Start by gathering all the information you can. Do your homework. Talk to mentors, get the facts. But then, take a step back and listen to what your intuition is saying. Maybe even sleep on it and see how you feel in the morning. The goal is to make a decision that not only makes sense, but also feels right in your bones. Remember, the universe doesn't just work through signs and symbols, it also speaks through that inner voice, guiding you toward the path that aligns with your true purpose. At the end of the day, you can plan, analyze, and strategize all you want. There's a bigger picture at play, something you can't always see from where you stand. Trusting in the divine process means accepting that not everything is within your control. And that's okay. Life has a way of unfolding in ways you never expected, often for the better. When you embrace this mindset, you start to see that every twist and turn is part of a bigger plan, one that's designed to help you grow into who you're meant to be. Think about a time when something didn't go according to your plan, but later on, it turned out to be exactly what you needed. Maybe that job you didn't get led you to an even better opportunity, or that relationship that ended made space for someone who truly gets you. That's the divine process at work. It's like being in a maze. You can't always see the full layout, but with every step, you're getting closer to the exit. Trust that the universe has your back, even when things feel uncertain. So, how do you live this out? Start by letting go of the need to control every outcome. Instead, focus on making the best choices you can with the information you have, and then trust that whatever happens, it's all part of your journey. Lean into your faith, whatever that looks like for you, and let it guide you through the unknown. The more you trust the process, the more you'll realize that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. Embrace the journey and know that you're exactly where you need to be.